good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Sean Green Show. My name is Sean Green. Hey, some of you who don't know, right? The collective bargaining agreement is over basically for the WNBA. So right now they're negotiating. That on the deadline for that was yesterday, November the 30th. But before the deadline passed, they agreed to extend it for another 40 days. Now the new deadline is January 9th of 2026. But they could terminate the but it can be terminated within 48 hours advance notice. As of right now, the WNBA Players Association and the WNBA are negotiating for new contract. The WNBA players, they want more money. In a way, I don't blame them. I don't blame these ladies. They want more money. They'll get paid a lot of money, which they really don't. They get paid a whole lot less money. Some of them have no choice but to play basketball overseas, or some at this new 3-on-3 league that was just started for these girls to play them extra money, because they don't make that much money in the WNBA. They really don't. They get paid pennies. A lot of us wondering, hey, the league's increasing in fans, increasing basically in viewership and everything. How come we ain't seen none of this money? In a way, I don't really blame these ladies. They do deserve more money. They really do. Right? But on the other hand, I do understand this. The WNBA still owes the NBA some money. They really do. Honestly, man. They really do. Because ever since the league first started, they've been operating in debt, and the NBA has been covering for them since the league first started. And basically, they owe the NBA a lot of money. A lot of money. But you do want to make sure these players, these NBA, these females are getting paid. A lot of these females, let's be real here, they was making more money in college off these NIL deals than it was in the NBA. That's why a lot of them stayed the 4 years in the college basketball, because they was getting paid a lot of money. Getting paid a lot of money because they knew once they make it to the NBA, the WNBA, they're not going to get a lot of money, in which they're not. Basically, and you end up it off again. You got the NBA, WNBA want to start these where they open this span to this city, and again, you ain't paying your debt back from the NBA, and you ain't paying players, and players are screwed if you want some money, and they're still negotiating. The WNBA did come out with some agreements and everything, some money thrown away, but it was rejected. Again, they're still negotiating now. They moved the deadline up to January 9th now. For real, I'm gonna be honest. I think if no agreements passed by January 9th, I think it's either gonna be either a strike in which the players will screw this, going on strike, or it could be a work stoppage, and that's done by the owner said screw this, do the work stoppage, you ain't coming in, this and that. Who knows, man, for real, but either way will hurt the WNBA and the fan base that it grows. Any work stoppage will hurt. Case in point, look at what happened with baseball. When baseball went in their strike, it hurt the league, and it took a while for them to gain some of their fans back. It did. And the NBA went through the same thing. The same thing, but at least it was able to salvage the rest of the season. But you had to gain some of them fans back. Any work stoppage, I'll be honest with you, will hurt the WNBA, and it is somewhat in the fan base you have grown already. It's going to hurt. It really is. Some of these players are screw this. You go on strike. Some don't care. You go on strike. They'll say screw this. We'll go overseas and ball and make some money while we're on strike, and they'll do it. And some WNBA players that will do it too. For real, they will do it. Honestly, man. But I will definitely keep you posted on these things, for real. Definitely, man. But I'm gonna say this though, in my personal opinion, either a strike or work stoppage, either one will hurt the WNBA. It really will. It really will. Just pay these ladies, man. Pay these ladies the money they deserve, man. For real, that's my opinion. Just pay them. For instead of you expanding other cities, which I know you want to, but don't. Pay these ladies and pay off your debt with the NBA. Honestly, man, for real. Just do it, man. Do it, man. This current commissioner and the commissioner of the WNBA, she's not that good. She's not that good. She's not. For real, she's not. For real. And this league has grown. It really has grown. It is. And you don't want to ruin it with a here in the NBA, there was there was a signing over the weekend. The Golden State Warriors have signed Seth Curry to a 1-year deal. They can sign one the rest of the season. He was with them earlier this season, during training camp and everything. They couldn't sign for the season. Then they had to cut him, but they made promises to him saying, "You know what? We're all gonna sign you later on. We're getting enough money. We're giving enough money, and we have more roster space to do it." And again, you got enough roster, you got the money, bam. They signed him for the rest of the season. They didn't want to do it. I'll be honest with you. This is a good pickup for the Golden State Warriors because they could use his jump shots when coming off the bench. They really could. He's a good jump shot shooter. Actually, he's a good jump shooter, a decent shooter, a streaky shooter, but he's a good shooter. Basically, he's good. He's good coming off the bench, and they can use that bench help. Even though right now Stephen Curry is hurt right now, but still they could use him right now. Honestly, man, they really could use him right now. They're really good. And plus also with Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr, he can improve his jump shot with Steve Kerr for real. He really could. Also, there's more. There's more trade opportunities popping up. The Chicago Bulls have made discussion about acquiring Anthony Davis. Yes, they be calling Anthony Davis for real. Hey, you know what, man? Hey, there's some teams that really want Anthony Davis for real. You got Chicago Bulls want him. Basically, Golden State Warriors could use him. But I see him, if anything, if he does get traded, I see him go back to Chicago Bulls. I see him go to Chicago. That's what I see him doing, going to Chicago for real. Even though he did play on Friday night against the Lakers, his game back, he didn't do that much. He really didn't. But again, his first came back from injury. He got to get his legs underneath him. Got to get better for real. But if they do decide to trade him, I wouldn't blame him. I really wouldn't blame Doc for trying to trade him. I really wouldn't. Because again, they came out and said they want to build around Kyrie Irving and Cooper Flag. And those are two players they want to build around. And I don't blame them. Trade Anthony Davis. Basically get some draft picks, and maybe a couple 2 role players for him, for real. So that way you could rebuild, man, for real. Honestly, man. Because Anthony Davis so far is not working out. It's not. It really is not working out, man. It's not, man. He's on the court. He's good, but he's too injury prone, and he has to lose some weight, man. For real. I remember I mentioned this a couple episodes ago, man. For real. But hey, it's just not gonna work out with Anthony Davis, man. It's just my personal opinion. It really is just not, man. For real. It is just not for real. Also, this right here sucks for Oklahoma. As soon as they get on their player back, another player gets hurt. But one thing I respect about Oklahoma City Thunder, their depth chart. They got a lot of players in the depth chart. They got players that's willing to step up, man, for real. It sucks. They announced that Isaiah Hardison has stayed at right solar strain. He can be reevaluated in 10 to 14 days. 14 days. This sucks, man. But still, they could probably do good without him. They've been playing good basketball. Been playing basketball right now. Oklahoma City Thunder is one of the top NBA teams right now. Right now, they gotta get the best record in the Western Conference at 20-1. They have the best record in the NBA right now, and they're on a nice win streak. I believe they're on an 11-game winning streak. I mean, damn, they're just mowing through teams, left and right, man. I mean, Jesus, man. I mean, Oklahoma's looking nice right now, but again, I always say this: it's early. It's early. They've had some injuries here and there. They're doing a good job plugging in players here and there throughout this pass, man, for real. But hey, can they sustain this? Honestly, man, can they really sustain this, man? That's for real. Can they? For real. Hey. All this that happened this weekend, basically when there was some good basketball games yesterday. Even though a lot of people watching football, we had some good football games yesterday, but there was some good basketball games, man. There was a good basketball game yesterday, for real. Yeah, the Knicks beat the Raptors 116-94. That's that's what I'm talking about, man. Hey, talk about Knicks. Knicks had a good game. We dominated the second half. Also, our defense stepped up in the fourth quarter. only allowed Toronto to score 17 points in the fourth. That's what's up, man, for real. Even though RJ Barrett didn't play because of injury, went out for real, but still, the Knicks did good, and we was without OG and Anobi. He was hurt, and Larry Shipman we had was also hurt for real. But hey, you got Carl Towns. He stepped up. He had 22 points. You got Hart with 22 points, 12 rebounds. Brunson had 18 points. It was a slow night, but still, it was a whole team effort. You had Bridges with 14 points, McBride with 14 points. Hey, that's what's up. The All 35 was in double digits. Double digits for real. And then we had Clarkson whatnot with 13 points. And Mitchell Robinson, who came off the bench, he had 2 points. He had 2 points, but he had 15 rebounds. That's what's up, man, for real. Even though they switched up and had Robinson come off the bench, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's better that way. I know some people I don't know some people like seeing Carlton Towns and Mitchell Robinson both together in starting lineup, but I think it's better having Mitchell Robinson coming off the bench, basically off the bench, and having Hart in the starting lineup for real. Hart, even with Hart, yes, he's small, but we still gonna get them rebounds. For real. Hart last night had 20 points, 18 rebounds. That's still good. And I know with Hart not being off that bench, you miss some of that points. You miss some of that points off the bench for real. But I'm guessing when Angianobi comes back, we can move McBride back on the bench. We're still going to get those points off the bench from McBride, Clarkson, and Mitchell Robinson to still do what he do with the rebounding and defense off the bench. I like having Hart in that starting five. I really do. And Mitchell Robinson come off the bench. That's just me. I think that's better for the Knicks. I think it really is better. It is better, but hey, you see right here, we still won the game. Even though we still won. For real, honestly, man. Hopefully the coach decides. We'll see what the coach decides to do once OG Anobi comes back from injury. But in my personal opinion, have Mitch Robinson come off the bench, man. Have him come off the bench with McBride, Clarkson. Brad Clarkson and them, for real. We'll still produce. Yes, we won't produce as much points, but you got that defense and then rebounding for real. I know it's gonna put more shoulders on McBride and Clarkson to score more points, whatnot. Because with Hart come off the bench, the pressure not on that much because Hart can score, but we can use Hart in that starting rotation. When I look what he did last night, 20 points, 12 rebounds, and plus, hey, Hart's a workhorse, man, for real. Hey, that's just my personal opinion, for real. And for the Raptors, man, yeah, quickly with 19 points, Barnes with 18, and Brady Ingram, he had an off night, he had 14 points. And the bench didn't really do nothing, man, for real. It just had an off night, for real. You had the Lakers beat the Pelicans 133 to 121. Pelicans stink. Right now, the Pelicans are 3-18, have one of the worst records in the NBA. I mean, if it continues to get worse, I'll be honest with you, maybe they need to trade Zion and just start all over, for real. I know that's something nobody wants to hear if you're a Pelicans fan, but maybe they need to trade Zion. I'll be honest with you. Maybe they really do need to, for real. Man, I mean, maybe they need to, even though Zion Williams didn't play last night, but maybe they need to, man, because they team just, it's just horrible, man, for real. You had the Grizzlies beat the Kings 115 to 107. You had the Timberwolves beat the Spurs 125 to 112. That's because Wembanyama wasn't playing for the Spurs last night. He's out hurt. And the Celtics narrowly defeated the Cavs 117 to 115. Then you had the Hawks beat the 76ers in double overtime 142 to 134. I mean, wow, the Hawks, man. Hey, the Hawks are 13-8. They're looking pretty good. And get this, looking pretty good. And they still got some of their players, as real talk, hurt for real. Even though Porzingis didn't play last night because of injury, as usual, but Trae Young is still hurt. Hopefully he comes back soon. And Atlanta 13-8, man, for real. They're not looking that bad. Imagine if they get Trae Young back, and hopefully you can get Porzingis for a long stretch of time without getting injured. This could be a good Atlanta Hawks team, for real. A really good team, honestly, man. Then you have my man Johnson. He had 41 points. Yo, he was balling last night. Yeah, Alexander Walker had 34. Daniel had 17. Yeah, Rasheer had 12. Okongu had 10 points. Yo, he was balling last night, man. For real. 76ers, man. I mean, even though Embiid and Paul George were playing, but they really didn't do much. Yeah, Maxey with 44 points. Yo, he's out there. He's a workhorse of that team. Yo, he's trying. For real. Yeah, Embiid had 18 points. He made 30 minutes, he only had 18 points. Remember, he's under minutes restriction for real. And he even said he's mad, whatnot, that most of the load is good. It's on Tyrese Maxey, and he can't really do too much. Yeah, he should be mad and embarrassed. Yeah, Paul George only had 16 points. He was 16 points. He was 6 for 17, 2 for 8 with 3-point range. Then you have Barlow with 10. But yeah, Quentin Grimes with 28 points off the bench. Grimes is doing this thing off the bench, man, for real. But again, double overtime, they lost, man, for real. Hey, they lost 142-34. Philly lost a double OT. I'd rather get blown out than lose a double OT, man. That's just me. I'd rather have you blow me out to do a double OT, man. Because especially if I'm right there and I couldn't, and couldn't get it done, man, right there, just lose that close, that sucks, man. For real, it really does, man. It really, really does, man. It really does, man. But honestly, hey, it's not working out with Philly with Paul George and Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid, he's constantly hurt. You gotta do these low management thing with him, and whatnot, because you don't want to see him hurt for a long period of time. He's not playing the way he used to be because of his knees and everything, man. He needs to just retire for real talk because of the injuries. Paul George, man, try your best to get rid of him, but it's been kind of hard because no one wants an injury-prone player. He ain't what he used to be. Honestly, man, for real. If they don't get rid of these two and try to get other players to help out Grimes and Maxey, man, I mean, damn. Man, they may end up losing Grimes and Maxey when they do become free agents. Cause they made it screwed. I want to be here. If I'm doing this all by ourselves, whatnot, and we ain't getting none out of these two, in a way you can't blame them. Real talk, man. But then you had the Thunder as usual. They beat Trailblazers 123-115, and the Rockets beat the Jazz 129-101. Damn, that's bad. That's bad for real. Hey, you do got some NBA games today. Both NBA games are gonna be on Peacock and Peacock only. I know that sucks, but hey, I try to tell y'all, man. Hey, streaming services, man, got a lot of these games. At 7:30 on Peacock, you're gonna have Bulls and Magic at 7:30. Then at 10 o'clock, you're gonna have Suns and Lakers at 10 o'clock on Peacock. That should be a good one. Hey, that should be a good one for real. You watch some other games, whether you watch NBA League Pass or in your local areas for real. Hey, Monday Night Raw should be good tonight for real. Those who watch Monday Night Raw, Monday Night Raw should be good tonight. Hey, Survivor Series was really that bad. It was really that bad, but it was some of the matches was predictable. I'll be honest. Like for instance, Dominic Mysterio versus John Cena. We all knew Dominic was gonna win that. We all knew that one. That's obvious. You want John Cena. You didn't want John Cena to retire with the title. You wanted to go back in Dom's hands. It's his hometown, San Diego. You have to go through all these rules with all these gentlemen they coming in cheating, this and that. They brought Liv Morgan's back and everything. We all knew that was obvious. You wanted him to win for us, obvious. That's just straight up obvious. Y'all wanted Dom to win and get his title back. That's obvious, for real. That right there was you could say was predictable. It really was. But the other matches, I gotta say, was actually pretty good. Especially the Vision versus Roman Reigns squad. That one was pretty good, especially that mysterious man who hopped in the ring. I know a lot of people say, "Oh, that was Seth Rollins that hopped in." Then we did that. Wasn't Seth Rollins? No. According to reports, that was Austin Theory. According to reports, I guess you're gonna hear more about that tonight on Monday Night Raw. For real, you hear more about that tonight. Honestly, man, but hey, man, hey. Honestly, if it wasn't that bad. Basically, I'm gonna say this: if you miss Survivor Series War Games, you really didn't miss much. It was entertaining. It was. Let's say if it's one of those preview matches where I got to say, whereas how can I say this? Where if you had nothing else to watch on Saturday night, that was good for something to watch. because some of those, I mean, that, I mean, it was good. It was really good, man. For real, it was really good. The females one was more better than the guys one. I gotta admit. And I gotta say again, the dumbest one, that was just too damn predictable. That was too damn effing predictable, man. I mean, damn, it really was, man. That's too freaking predictable. I mean, come with something better. But even though there was reports that there was some problems backstage going on basically with the politics, how things should go on. And there's mad problems backstage. Man problems backstage before he didn't even started. There was problems backstage. For real. Honestly, man. But still, I'm gonna say this. It was entertaining, but you really didn't miss much, honestly. For real. But Triple H did promise that Monday Night Raw is gonna be epic tonight. So we can check out Monday Night Raw. Remember it's gonna be on it's gonna be on Netflix only. For also, speaking of Netflix, there's Netflix. One of my favorite animated shows, season two starts on Netflix. This month, for real. Tomb Raider season two, Tomb Raider animated series season two. That's gonna start. On November. I'm sorry, on December 11th. Tomb Raider season two is gonna start on December 11th. December 11th. Hey, it's really pretty good. If you didn't see season one, watch season one. It was damn good. It was damn good. For real. Remember, this follows up the rebooted series, the rebooted video games. It follows that basically. Trust me, check this out. It's December 11th. Tomb Raider. Yo, trust me, it really is good. One thing I'll say about Netflix, I'll say this: they do a damn good job, a really damn good job at doing doing video game TV shows. Do a damn good job. Splinter Cell was really good. Only problem I had with Splinter Cell was each episode was too damn short. That's the only problem I had. Other than that, it was good. It was good for real. Honestly, this one is real good. December 11th, season two of Tomb Raider. Trust me, check it out. For even though they're also going to do a live action Tomb Raider movie, I wonder how that's going to work out because they've been trying that for years. I know they did two with Angelina Jolie, and I liked the one Angelina Jolie. That one was good. They did another one which was like, it was okay. Okay, you redid the first rebooted video game. Tried the first rebooted video game. Me personally sort of messed up a little bit, but it was okay. I wonder how this one. I wonder how this one's going to be. The one they're working on right now. I wonder for real. But again, animated series. I gotta say, it's not that bad on Netflix. Not that bad on Netflix for real. Check it out. Trust me. I really do. I really do think. I really do think you'll like it. Honestly, man, I really do. So if you got Netflix, put it on your list, man. For real. I really think you'll like it. Hey, don't get check out Monday Night Football today. I'm going for the football today. I think it's Patriots and Giants on Monday Night Football. That one should be a good game for real. Also, Monday Night Raw should be good tonight. So we can check out the doubleheader basketball games on Peacock. All right. Hey, this is my podcast. Podcast available wherever you get your podcast on Podbean, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, also iHeartRadio. All right. I will try and be live again. I will try and be live tomorrow. All right. Those of you who follow me on my YouTube channel, also on my Twitch channel, Sean Green 8. I'll try and be live tomorrow. All right. Hey, those of you who's gonna be up here in the East Coast, hey, get ready for snow. If you like the snow, you're gonna get it tomorrow. That's right. It's supposed to snow up here in the East Coast tomorrow. Hey, enjoy the snow tomorrow. All right, man. All right. Hey, thanks for listening. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.